Phoenix Society is a registered charity founded in 1989. We provide a range of services dedicated to supporting individuals facing homelessness, addiction, mental health and criminal justice involvement. I think Phoenix Society offers people hope. It really is an integrated community providing a range of services that not just addresses the reason that brought people here, so mental health or addiction, but provides a whole pathway towards recovery. Everything we believe that people need to get back on their feet. For many people coming into our programs, they've suffered isolation, stigma, disconnection from family, other loved ones, their community. It starts with people on their floor, the supportive staff that are here to guide and coach and listen from day to day, and really for the organisation and leadership to help provide every opportunity we believe that people need and what we hear from people to help them on that recovery journey.
I operate primarily from an emotion-focused therapy lens. It's tracking emotional patterns, whether it be all of these maladaptive things you may have learned throughout your life that worked at one point but aren't working anymore. And so how to kind of retrain that to say, okay, it doesn't serve me to be fearful in this way anymore. It doesn't serve me to be anxious all the time. And kind of retraining that and learning emotional intelligence in order to better handle what's going on. Phoenix primarily uses a positive psychology lens. We focus a lot on strengths and what is working and how people can start to move into what's special and unique about themselves rather than what's flawed. I think a lot of times working in addiction, it's stigmatized when we look at these are all the terrible things that are going on rather than this is what this person offers to the world.
If you can create this environment where they know they have a place to belong, once their basic needs are met, that's all any human being ever wants in life. They just want to be accepted for who they are. Just show a little bit of courage and bravery. We can walk this journey together. I won't leave you hanging. I'll be here right beside you. I won't be behind you. I won't be in front of you. I'll be right here beside you.
Many of our clients have been stifled throughout their life or only know anger or only know sadness or only know that they're not allowed to have any needs whatsoever. And so we're really teaching them that they can have feelings and that each feeling that they're having points towards a need. And so emotional intelligence really is that if you know what you're feeling, then you know what you need. So then you can advocate for that. And so you can better take care of yourself.
My name's Patty. I'm 57 years old. I had to worry about myself. I had to get myself clean and I'm a grandmother as well. So to me, that's very important to stay clean. And then I heard about Phoenix and came to Phoenix, and it's been all uphill from there. It's been great. It's been wonderful being here. I've been here 19 months now, and I did the treatment program for the 90 days. And I've been in transitional housing for going on 16 months. I heard about the music therapy, which to me is just a great thing to have. I didn't pick up an instrument, but I did, when you went to music therapy, the instructor had you pick a song that would really relate to your story, resonate to your story, or anybody else's, whatever. And then she would play that song in class, and then you would talk about why that song touched you in whatever way that may be. I think what's working for me personally is that they have the transitional housing. I know that I don't believe I would have succeeded within only 90 days treatment. I would have been back out there still struggling, I believe. I can honestly say that I have finally found a home, in being in 33 different homes. I've never felt like home. This is like home. After this many years, I can honestly say this is my home.
What's really unique about the Phoenix Society is it all starts with building community. People coming to our programs have often suffered isolation, stigma, things that disconnect people from society. So from day one, our approach is always about bringing people together and being part of. The Tukas was a wonderful story. It really was about how one individual helped fill their time and was really a cathartic process for them. But really took on from there and captured not just the movement of his floor, but the whole Phoenix community, something that everyone got behind.
I started taking food and toques out to just in this short little area. We're kind of in Wally and in a place that has a lot of addiction and homelessness around here, right? So you don't got to look far to be reminded of where you don't want to be, which is kind of beneficial, I think. So I'd see people on the way to the gas station, and I'm like, well, Like, we do a lot of sending toques to places. I find it way funner to give it to somebody, especially when they really need it. I'll see people not, like, they kind of have their areas, right? I'll see people like way down by 108th, and I'll be like, that's my toque. Where'd you get it? He's like, oh, I got it from MCC or this shelter or this place. It's a rad toque. Thank you so much, man.
They get here, they're usually greeted by me or my coworker who also does admissions, and really it's just about kind of creating a space for them to feel comfortable. We'll do like a basic intake with them on the computer, but really it's just making sure they're comfortable. And you know, it can be really scary making that first step. Like, I remember like years ago when I went to treatment, I wanted it for so long, and then when the day finally came and I got there, like immediately I walked in the door and I was like, I want to leave. So like for me, when I have somebody new coming in, I always remember that, and I always just want to encourage them to you know, they're safe, they're gonna be cared for, and just to make that kind of first step.
My first day was scary. It was really scary the first time I got here. Wow. Actually, so nervous that I took off. I left a note for Tracy that have a nervous breakdown, so I left. A week later, finally my daughter said, you better go back, man, because you're gonna end up dead. So I did come back. Yeah, my heritage is Métis, and I used to be a firekeeper, which is a pretty good position for the Métis. What I used to do is start the fire and get the rocks, not at this place, but others, put the rocks in, and when they got hot, you'd bring them in, grandfather come in, and you'd take them into the tent there. And great heat, and everybody sits in there, and then he's smudging stuff in there. I was always like the greeter. I was standing down the bottom. Hey, how's it going? And everything, you know, laughing, joking. They're probably looking, who's this happy fool, right? But it's clean and sober, you know. You can laugh and enjoy, right? I mean, everybody used to think, oh, you can't have a good time if you're clean and sober. I'll tell you, I've never had such better times in my life. I know what I did the day before and what I'm going to do, you know. I would say don't be scared. Try it. If you don't try it, you won't know. You know what? Because it is beautiful. You know what? I was so scared. I'm telling you, you know what? I can't believe it. It saved my life, honestly. So I was pretty bad shape, eh? Fear is what you're scared of, right? If you can beat that fear, you can beat anything.
The table's been set. All you need to do is sit down. And if you sit down, this is going to be the best roller coaster ride of life that you've ever taken.